Hello, welcome in everyone. This is Podigami featuring myself, Austin, and my buddy here, Waylon. Say hi, Waylon.
How's it going, people?
We would just first like to say thank you if you decided to even listen to this episode. But if you did listen to this episode, please know going forward, we are going to have lots of different things that we are going to talk about, lots of different games that we will play, sports that will be talked about. Our home teams, we do reside in the DFW area. Our home teams would be, unfortunately, the Cowboys. They'll probably
Yeah.
never be successful in our lifetime, it seems. Um, the Rangers, who shout out to them, first World Series 2023. Mavs, I would say they're my home team, but things have transpired over the past few years that have made me not want to root for them or cheer for them anymore. But anyways, with that being said, guys, welcome
Yeah,
in.
there's some hard feelings there
We
now.
hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, no hard. Yeah, we'll be able to talk about that plenty, I'm sure. But welcome in, guys. Again, thank you for listening. We do have a Twitter up and running. It is at Podigami Podcast on Twitter. We just created it a few days ago, so go ahead and hit that follow button, hit that subscribe. We're gonna get going here. So guys, let's go ahead and talk about who we are, what we're trying to accomplish, what this pod is about. So just to start, my name is Austin. I've known Waylon for probably going on 10 years, maybe a little less than 10 years, somewhere in there. We
Yeah,
actually
something like
met
that.
through our wives who were best friends. So it's always good when you have a best friend of your spouse who you probably love more than the spouse themselves. So that's just kind of where we are. Waylon, go ahead and just introduce yourself a little bit.
My name's Waylon. Let's see. Yep, we live in the DFW area. Been tough sledding. 2023 was nice, but other than that, it's been fun. Not so much, but it is what it is. Yep. I think we're excited to start this out. We've been talking about it. We've been talking about it for a good while now. Just
Mm-hmm.
finally, Austin hit me up a couple of weeks ago. He's like, "You want to do this?" I was like, "Yeah, dude. Let's finally do it."
Hey, get
And
that train rolling. Let's get that
yeah,
train rolling.
now let's see where it goes, man.
Um, let's see. How long have you been married, Waylon? You and Kayla?
I've been married for 8 years. We've been together
Eight
for 10.
years. So
Yep.
I'll be there one day. We're almost at a year, February 20th of this
Got
past year. So still in the
nice,
newlywed
nice.
stage. Things are going well. Things are going well. This podcast is exciting. Something that we have talked about, previously. Um, and it's not always going to be serious. We're going to be doing. There'll be a lot of joking around. Um, I'm sure we'll talk about how much our teams break our hearts. Going throughout the season. Football season's ending. Hockey season's going on right now. Shout out Stars. Mavs season's going on. Cooper Flag looks like he's looking good, but again, we're going to
Yep.
talk about them as at a later date. I'm not ready to talk about them personally. Um, Anyway, so one other thing, Waylon, before we get going here, just a quick little note on the our podcast name, Podigami. I know I've seen the questions on your Facebook regarding our name. I've gotten the questions directly from my parents, Annalisa. List goes on and on. So it's just basically there's a term in sports. It's called scoregami. Scoregami is essentially whenever it could be any sport when final score of a game happens and that combination of scores has never been achieved as a final score, that is considered a scoregami. So we're just kind of taking podcasting and combining it with scoregami, giving you podigami. So
Podogami.
yeah, I mean, hey,
Different
I
every
mean,
year,
look, it's
every
kind of
week.
catchy, man. I've gotten some people that are like, it's clever. So you got some other people that are like, hey, what the hell are y'all doing? So,
I mean,
um,
it was only our 30th, one that we finally be able to come up
Yeah,
with
look,
that.
man,
It
I
took a
didn't
minute. That's
think, I
probably the
didn't
hardest part of
think,
setting this whole thing up.
I was just about to say, I didn't think, thinking of a podcast name. There's so many different things you have to take into consideration. You
Yeah,
know, is the name
and
taken? Is it
yeah, that was
trademarked? If it is taken, like, is it going to be? Is there a lot of people that have it? Is it just a couple people that have it? So
yeah.
anyways, man, welcome in, guys. We hope you guys enjoy. Waylon, if you're ready, let's get started, my man.
Let's get into it, dude.
All right, man. So we're gonna start out, and we're gonna, the holiday season just passed, but we're gonna kind of do a little. There's gonna be a little holiday themes, and we know it just passed or whatever. But we want to kind of catch the tail end of those different things going on in the holidays. We got a couple of funny stories to tell y'all. What happened with our own families over the holiday season. So let's get into it. So the first thing here we're gonna do, Waylon, of course, is we're gonna do our one Christmas hot take. Now, for the sake of this, we'll just call it the holiday season. So we'll break it up from Thanksgiving all the way through, let's call it New Year's. So, with that being said, Waylon, are you ready for your hot take, my man?
Yes, sir. Can we
All
start
right,
it
hit us
off?
with it. Let's see what
All
you got.
right. So this one is stemming off of a personal experience through the Christmas holiday this year, and really every year for really. But we were actually talking about this with some friends the other day too. But mine is giving your spouse a Christmas list, and you may not agree with that. That might be something that you and Annalisa are all about. And Kayla, my wife, is all about it. But I tend to vary off of the list a little bit because
So let me quick question. So you said like you're giving your spouse a list of things you want.
but yeah, like it's a Amazon list, but
Okay,
it's
gotcha,
not really
gotcha.
something that I have ever. It's not something that I really do. But she asked me to
I
make one, and she makes one.
Interesting.
She makes
Interesting.
she
Okay. I'm
so she,
interested in this. Go ahead.
yeah, so she makes one for her parents and grandparents and family to get, and then also asks me to has wants me to go off of that list as well.
Okay.
And then she asked me to make one so she can see it, and so her parents and other people can see it too, I guess. But I put like 4 or 5 things on there. With one day, I went on there and made one whenever she asked me to. Put like 4 or 5 things on there and got off. But and I did get I got 2 things from her list this year, and I was like, that's pretty good. And then I kind of started thinking outside of the box and wanted to do
Okay.
things, because
No,
I
yeah.
wanted to know everything that's
Right,
that
right. There
that
has to be,
she's
yeah,
getting. That's
I'm
lame, dude. That's
100%.
lame.
100%, man.
But
100%.
she was, I don't know how to say, she wasn't you know upset about the gifts that she got that weren't on the list, but she definitely makes it known that I clearly did not stick
I
to the
did
list.
not ask for this.
This wasn't on the list. So
So
that is
can you reveal what it is that you got her that wasn't on the list, or is it
no, yeah,
like,
that's fine. Let's see, because the things I did get, because all of her lists is, it's basically clothes and shoes. It's basically the whole list is just different clothes and shoes. There was this one, I don't even know what the hell it is, or what it's called. I forget what it's called. I think it's like a dry bar. I think is what it's called. It's like this massive freaking hair dryer brush combo thing that rolls and dries at
Annalisa
the same
has
time.
one. Yep,
A big
Annalisa has
yellow
one.
thing.
Hers isn't yellow, but yeah,
Oh,
it's the
okay.
same. It's the same
Yeah.
exact thing. Yeah.
So it was that, and I think I got her, and then there was this, a coat vest or whatever that I got her off of there. But then the rest was just it's just all jackets and shoes and stuff. So I'm saying, all right, well, that's 2 lame things. So I'm just gonna. So then I went and got. Uh, there's this. There's whenever she was pregnant with, which I didn't think I said this. Well, obviously, but the listener don't. We have a 6-year-old, and he's almost 7. But
Which,
so
FYI, we will at some point in the future have him on a podcast.
yeah,
He will
yeah.
be a special guest of the podcast.
Yeah, he'll be
Sorry to cut
thrilled
you off. Go
about
ahead.
that. No, you're good. So, whenever she was pregnant with him, so that was 7. 8 years ago. Um, she got the pregnancy pillow, and she freaking loved it. It's just massive, takes up freaking
Yeah, huge.
quarter of the freaking bed, dude. But she refuses to get rid of it. So, and it's like a lot of the stuffing is cramped up and falling apart and all this stuff. So I got her a new one of the or a new like body pillow. Basically, it's not a pregnancy pillow, but a body pillow. And then I got her a weighted blanket, and so she's made that point known that I got her a bunch of stuff to sleep with. So I guess she thought that was shots fired or something. I don't know, but she does like to. I mean, she likes naps. So I mean, I don't know what she wants from me.
Hey, I
I'm just
would
trying
put
to,
that. I would put two to two together.
you know what I'm
It's
saying?
supposed to equal four. It doesn't always
That's
equal four. At least with women,
yeah, yeah, exactly. No, I think let's see. I got those two things, and then there was I don't know. There was a Stanley, of course, and then a T-shirt. I don't know some other things, but yep. So, but she, yeah, we had that conversation the other day because then there was another couple that live in our neighborhood that we were hanging out with. They were having a battle between their Christmas gifts that the husband had gotten the wife and all that stuff too, and so
God, yeah.
it was a whole discussion. So yeah, that's my hot take. Is you
Hey,
don't have to know everything that's coming.
you
Just
don't. Hey,
just be
that
surprised.
you
You
don't.
know.
You absolutely don't. All right, man. Well,
What do you
let me.
got?
Yeah. So let me. I'm kind of thinking two different. I know we're only doing one, but I kind of got two
I'm all
that I
about
want to
it.
kind of talk about. So cancel me. I don't care. The first one is I don't think it matters when you open your presents.
As far
So,
as on
like
timing,
on
or
Christmas Eve, on Christmas, the day after Christmas, you know, whatever the situation is,
okay,
at the
I
end of
got
the
you.
day, I don't care because at the end of the day, we're gonna open them. If it like it, I'll save it. I'll go put it in my room and I won't open it until next year. If I really felt like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Clearly, right? But
Yeah,
the process of opening presents in front of people, like it gives me anxiety.
yeah,
You
I
know what
feel
I
you, dude.
mean?
I
If
feel you.
it's if it's like close family, it's fine because like a lot of times. Well, let me kind of veer off for a second. Let me ask you this: when you open presents with your family, is it a situation where everybody's opening their presents at one time,
Well, let me.
or is it, oh, let me open one and then someone else opens one? Because if it's that, I'm out. I'm out on that. Like
That's
that's
see.
that's too much pressure.
I know. I know. So
Like,
here's first of all, as far as in your household opening presents, like that has to be done on Christmas Day, right? Well, at least it might be different. With a kid, it has to be done. It has to be done on Christmas Day.
so
There's
let
no other
me.
option. So
So,
that is what it
so
is. But
when I was growing up, me, my mom, my dad, usually my family, we would do presents on Christmas Eve. And then I would do Santa Christmas morning.
what would
S-
Santa? Would he bring more? So you would open up what
Santa
they brought
Santa would
you?
bring more. Santa would bring
Okay,
more,
okay,
yes. On top of
okay.
whatever I was getting. Yeah, I was a spoiled little brat, Waylon, just in
Yeah, I
case
gotta
you didn't
say,
know.
dang, dude,
Only
that's
child
sweet.
syndrome over here. So,
Yeah, yeah,
um,
that's nice.
and then man, I got so into that take, I forgot my. You know what? Let's just roll with that one. That one
Yeah,
will
well,
work.
hold on. I was gonna say, but okay, so this is the deal. Before I got married, before I met Kayla,
Hmm.
I always knew Christmas how my family did it, and that's chaos. Everyone open your present at one time, everyone yelling out, "Thank you, thank you, thank you," and you give, and you don't have to freaking have everyone staring at you. That's how I grew up opening presents with my
Hmm.
family. Then I
Hmm.
went to Kayla's family, and her family is much more,
One by one.
formal. Formal, yes, they are
Oh,
absolutely
dude.
one
So let
by
me ask:
one.
the first time you were there for that, how did it make
I
you feel?
mean, yeah, I mean that was first year, dude. I mean that was.
You're
I
like, all
was
right, I really like this girl,
I didn't know
so
I had anxiety until that
yeah,
day.
yeah, fair, 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 fair. That was before we became like a true adult. That was before we became a
Yeah,
true
yeah,
adult.
yeah, exactly.
All right, man, that's real funny there. Good talk. So let's go ahead and let's kind of continue on a little bit with the Christmas discussion here, Waylon. Let's talk about some notable gifts and Christmas stories, if you have any. So, um, I'll go first with the notable gifts. So, there's a couple that I want to talk about. First off, all the people that got me gifts, my wife, mother in law, brother in law, father in law, my parents, everybody. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's more than I need, honestly. But y'all are generous, so thank you. Um, so the first one I want to talk about is it's a golfing simulator that Annalisa got me, but it's not a simulator that many people would probably think. It's a mat, okay,
Hmm.
and then it comes with a stand, okay, and you have to download an app on your phone. You hook up the phone like attaches to the stand,
Hmm.
and then you put the stand, I don't know, 5-10 feet in front of you, and then you put the mat directly underneath you. The phone has to recognize, it has to see the mat like in the capture
Right. Okay.
for this to work.
So it's
And
where you're swinging is where the phone is, or
so
it's
so
in front of
so
your stance.
so it's like basically if you're looking directly at your camera right in front of you
Okay.
right now. So it's
Yeah.
like that.
Got you.
And then it's one of those mats where like when you hit it, it shows you like your club path.
Hmm.
Okay. So then what this phone does, it shows you your contact point. It shows you so like if you hit it off the toe, or if you healed it, or if it was clean contact, and then it shows you your swing path. And then it like says like what part is good, and then bro, you can get like a membership on it, and there's like
That's
swing
pretty cool.
coaches and stuff like that. Now I'm you know I'm not going to that
Yeah.
route, but
Yeah.
it's good to have something to maybe help me with my golf game.
Yeah. That's pretty
But the
cool.
second one, which we've talked about off air before, um, I'm a big fan of the show Hot Ones on YouTube. If you guys
Hmm.
haven't watched it, I would highly suggest checking it out. All it is a guy eating chicken wings with celebrities, asking them questions. As he's asking them questions, they get hotter and hotter. With that being said, they have multiple different seasons. Each season, they replace the sauces. There's a couple of sauces that stay the same. There's one in particular towards the end. It's called the Bomb. It's been on every single season because it is terrible and it is super hot. So I mention all of this because um, I had bought a gift for it was for me, my wife, and my brother-in-law. So I just told my brother-in-law to open it whenever. Well, we all pass out gifts. I get everybody. Me and Annalise are passing out gifts, like making sure the right ones go to the right people. I get on mine, sit down. First gifts I open, bro. Not even joking. All the hot one sauces, the same exact ones that I had bought for me, my brother-in-law, and wife. So guess what? We got 2 packs of 10 hot sauces of hot ones. And
Golly.
which you also know this, what did we end up doing? What did we end up doing? We ended up doing the Hot Ones challenge.
Yep.
Me, my brother in law, and my wife did the Hot Ones challenge. We did record it. That will be something that I will be posting on online later on, so you guys can watch it. I will just say from my experience, it was a blast. It was really the first 5 were not bad at all. The last 5 were killer.
Is
And
is the bomb in there?
yes, it's in
Oh,
there.
isn't? Oof.
And
Oof.
it's not only that it tastes bad, or it's not only
Do
that
you
it's
even
hot,
taste it at
but
all?
it tastes horrible.
Oh, does
It
it?
tastes horrible, bro. It is so bad. It is so bad. So, yeah, we ended up getting the same gift. It was, it's honestly like it makes for a good story, you know. And now
Yeah,
we got all this hot
it's
stuff
gonna
simmering around. So,
it's gonna make for a good video too. I can't wait to see that one.
yeah, we'll definitely be posting that later on. But go
Uh,
ahead, Waylon. What do you got?
as far as gifts go, I mean, just got normal adult stuff. Got well, this is one of them. Wife got me a hoodie.
And
Um,
dude, you're rocking it with that in the hat, bro. You know, I'm loving that look.
yes, sir.
I'm loving that look a
Uh,
lot.
let's see, just really, jackets, clothes, all that kind of stuff. Nothing really notable. I finally I've been playing golf for probably, I don't know, half my life, probably since I was like, I don't know, 12 or something. And I just, I suck still. So,
And
I'm not
isn't it
saying that
crazy?
I've been
You've
playing.
been playing it that long, and I know
Yeah.
you wish you would have played. You would have started earlier than that.
Yeah. And
You
I
know,
started
and
at
me.
12,
Hey,
but
me
that was
too.
once
Me,
every,
I'm right there with you.
6 months or something like that. But when
I'm
my
right
dad
there
would
with
take
you.
me. But I did finally got a rangefinder. So I got a rangefinder. So now I actually
Hey,
know how far I am from the hole instead of just eyeballing it. Yeah, it looks like an 8 iron, I guess. I don't know. But
because we do be
so
doing that, and maybe we shouldn't
yeah,
be.
yeah, exactly. But usually, usually I can do it pretty good just because I know what I do with my iron or what I do with my clubs. But most of the time, I end up short, so that'll come in handy. I played the other day, and it was nice being able to have it. But then I did get this isn't a gift, but this is something that I bought uh, before Christmas. I was on TikTok and I saw this ad for this. It's an ornament that it's got a Santa on it. It looks like a normal Christmas ornament, and it's actually not a bad looking ornament. And but you pull this little plastic tab out, and for 3 days, this thing meows for like once every like I don't know 30 minutes or something like that. Maybe less than that,
Oh,
but once every
okay.
like
So
15 minutes actually.
okay, so of course, we talked about this ahead of time, so I knew you, but you haven't really told me much about it.
Yeah, I know.
So
It said
I was
online is
curious. That was my first thing. Was whenever you start it or you activate it, like how long does it last?
it
And then
said only 8 hours, but that's not what it was. I don't know how long it lasts because it got destroyed by the last person that got it
so
before
I wish
before
I
we
could
found
have
out.
seen this. So the people that were there, like the first people that were like noticing the sound, like
Well,
what, like tell me about that.
so we took it to on Christmas Eve. We went to my wife's family's first, and or her uh, dad's side first, and it was at her sister's house, and so everybody was outside. Everyone just went outside to do like Christmas games, like we were doing like the stuff you see on TikTok and stuff like that, and so that was my opportunity. So I put it on their tree, like kind of in the back, and pulled it out. And it didn't go off right away. It took like an hour or so for it to finally start, like maybe hour and a half, 2 hours for it to go off finally. But we
You
were
were
all
like,
sitting in
is
the
this
living
thing
room at
even
this point
working?
in the first
Did
time,
I
and they
get ripped
have
off?
cats, but they don't ever meow or anything.
Oh,
They're not, So the
okay.
first one goes off, and immediately Kayla sells me out. I was so mad, dude. So mad. I was so mad at her.
Kayla
She
is such a party
because
pooper for that. Oh my
she
goodness.
immediately, but she couldn't hold her laughter. But then she did, instead of trying to like cover it up, she just immediately sold me out. Her sister was like, "Is that their cat's name? Is that Bo? And what is that?" And then Kayla immediately starts cracking up, and she immediately wave them bought an ornament. It's on your tree. Oh, blah. But then everyone just laughed about it, and we went on with Christmas, and they never had us. They never went and found it. So they call us later at 9:30 that night. Where is the ornament? They couldn't find it because I guess they were looking for a cat
You
ornament.
left it there?
Yeah, so it kept going off for hours after that to like 9:30, And actually,
Dude,
they
that
went to
is
sleep. Or
hilarious.
no, okay, yeah, they found it, but then they took it off, put it in their kitchen, tried to find the off button for it. There's no off button, so it just kept me on through the night. Next day, we had our families. After on Christmas Day, we all woke up. We did our thing over here. Went over to our dad's house. My brother-in-law put it into like there's like they got like a little dome light in their entryway, which is
Uh-huh.
a tall ceiling. But he's a big dude, so he was able to reach it. He put it up in there. So her mom sends us a picture of her dad with a 6 foot ladder getting that thing out of that dome light at like 9 o'clock at night because they couldn't take listening to it anymore. And then I go pick it up the next day, take it to my sister's house, put it on her tree without her noticing.
And it's still
And
going.
yeah, it's still going at this point. Luckily, it went off right before we walked in my sister's house, so I knew I had like 15 minutes to get it put up
Okay, that's
before it
good.
went off again. But my sister calls me later that day and is like, "What did you do?" Because she knows I'm always fucking with her. And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And she goes, "I got our drone out, flew it up above the chimney because I thought there was a cat stuck in our chimney."
Oh my god.
Oh man, I was dying
That is
laughing, dude. It
awesome,
was
man.
best, 10-15 bucks I ever spent in my life. It
That
was
is
great.
awesome. That's great. That's great. All right,
uh,
man. That's awesome. Well, we're gonna skip it. We're just gonna skip ahead a little bit here.
yep.
Well, let's go ahead and let's talk about the infamous Dallas Cowboys. I know we both have a lot to say. I know I do, so I want to go ahead and start on this, and we could probably end with a little bit of college talk, and then we maybe the would you rather's, but we'll definitely do the best sauces at the end.
All
Uh,
right.
I'm gonna let you take the floor, but I do want to start by want to start on the offensive side of the ball.
Okay.
Um,
And
go ahead. Go ahead.
you want? Are we talking? Are we talking
So yeah, so let's
production, or
let's
are we talking about
let's
what we want
go
to
let's
see?
go let's go by position here, and let's
Okay.
just do how we thought they performed throughout the season. What's their outlook with the team? Um, things of that nature. So Dak, I would say it's safe to say that Dak is in his bag,
Yeah.
and it's unfortunate, that he doesn't have a defense.
Yeah.
It is very reminiscent to me personally of the Tony Romo era. It was the same kind of deal. Um, it
Yep.
stinks, man.
It
It
does, man.
stinks.
And
Like,
I've never been I'm not a huge Dak truther, but I think I might be on the band, or I might not bandwagon because I'm always want Dak to succeed, and I want the Cowboys to succeed. But
of course,
this year, I mean, he played.
yeah,
I would give him his props, and I would stand on a hill for him that he did his fucking thing this year, dude. And it sucks that
absolutely.
that didn't equivalent to wins because of stuff that he can't control.
It's just football is such a team game, man. It is.
Yeah,
It's unfortunate. Let's just talk about the receivers real quick. CD Lamb, I mean, another 1,000 yard season. He dealt with some injuries this year, on and off. He's a dog still. I think the
yeah.
big question everybody's kind of wondering, is George Pickens. What are they going to do with him, you think, going into this offseason? And then on top of that, what do you think the outlook is after this season with George Pickens? Um, and what is what you heard going into the season about George Pickens reminiscent of what you saw on the football field?
I would say, I mean, it wasn't for a long time up until that. I can't remember what game it was, but you know what game I'm talking about. The one that everyone talked about, that he went out there and did his his Steeler stuff. And but I mean, there was probably I don't know. There's maybe two games. There was a few instances like that. That game specifically, and then a few instances of just bonehead stuff. But for the most part, I feel like he we got a steal from the Steelers on him, and if 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 it works out, I would be more than happy for him to be back on the team next year.
I will say, whenever they made that acquisition to get him for a third round pick, I was pissed.
Yeah, yeah.
I was not
I
happy because
I
in
feel
my like, in, I did not take into consideration, the Steelers' offensive struggles with their quarterback situation. You know, when he got the ball in Pittsburgh, he was a dog, but
yeah,
he was only getting 4 or 5 targets a game,
yeah.
where you're hoping for one big play probably. But him and Javonte Williams both, um,
Huge additions.
huge additions, man. Like more than I would have ever thought.
Hmm.
Like they were ever going to get from both of them. I want to say I don't have the numbers up exactly, but I want to say Javonte ended up with like 1,100 yards or 1,200 yards rushing,
Yeah,
and
I
like
think that
it was
that's
like 11 touchdowns.
yeah. I
And
know.
I remember it was early on in the season. He had been going off for like 3 or 4 straight weeks, and I texted you because you had drafted him in fantasy, and I was like, "Dude, I think you got to steal the draft."
Yeah,
Now,
but he kind of
he did, yeah,
he started
and
falling off a little
teams,
bit. It happens, but
the
it,
Cowboys. Well, but the
he
Cowboys
still
have to
looked
throw the
good. But
ball. The
yeah,
Cowboys have to throw the ball because they
yeah,
can't stop a
because they can't
nosebleed.
exactly.
You
I
know,
mean, what are you gonna
so
do?
and just
He
kind of going
felt
off of
yeah,
that. I mean, everybody knows the defense is bad, man. Like this year is historically bad. I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to see that or to know that. Let's go ahead
some.
and let's kick Mac Eberflus to the curb. Let's go ahead and do that as soon as the
But
season's over. Um,
do you put more blame on Eberflus or on the players on the field as far as not being able to execute plays?
I'm gonna blame it on the DC,
I agree.
and my
There's a
reasoning why is
okay.
because I saw a different defense last year with a different DC, and we had there were some different pieces. I understand that, but there was still a lot of the same people. Um, Granted, our linebackers are straight cheeks.
Yeah.
Our linebackers are probably the worst in the league. Get Kenneth Murray off my football field. Don't
Yeah,
let
dude.
Logan Lozen touch my
Golly.
football field. You
No.
have 2 first round picks. Uh,
I mean, we
I
also
think
had Parsons and D Law. I mean, well, I don't remember how much D Law was hurt
so.
last year. He's hurt. He misses like 8 games a year usually. Of
You
course,
know the
until he
whole
goes to Seattle. But
Yeah, and I honestly I liked the Quinnen Williams acquisition. I thought that
yeah, I
was a
love
really
that.
good pickup.
Yeah.
But the problem is with the defense is you just have too many holes. Like Quinnen Williams is only going to fix a
One
portion of
facet.
the entire pie.
Correct. Yep.
So I know they should. You probably feel the same way. You feel like they should go defense heavy in the draft, right?
Yes, absolutely.
How
What do
would
you
you
think they should?
feel?
Oh,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead. I was
What we
gonna
got
say, what would you with those? Are you
with
using
the
both of
picks? Yeah,
those
yeah.
first round
So
picks,
that's
or are
that's where
you?
I wanted to go with it. Is I probably draft. I use one of the first rounders, and I try to see what teams are interested in trading up for the second one and accumulate more picks. Because the Cowboys don't have a third rounder or fourth rounder, I think, this year.
Yeah,
But they
they
have
have a.
two first and a second. I
I
want to
don't think
say
they have
I might.
any
I don't have it
seconds. I
pulled
don't
up. I
think.
don't know that off of memory. That's just
Yeah, I
trying to
don't think they
piece
have any
together.
seconds because I've heard them say, a couple of shows, or whatever, talk about wanting to trade the Packers uh, pick that we have to go back and to
Mm-hmm.
get some
Mm-hmm.
seconds or whatever. But
Something like that. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know, man. I've kind of on the fence. I don't know. I mean, I'd probably be happy either way. I'd love to, go get a great, or maybe, or maybe not a great, but a first day starter, cornerback and a first day starter. edge rusher or
I
whatever,
was going to
both in
say
the
you're
first
hoping with
round or
those two
something like
picks they're
that.
starting day one.
Yeah,
You would hope,
exactly.
especially on this defense.
Yeah, but then you also don't want to just not have anything day two. I mean, that sucks. But at the same time, you're getting you're getting two good players in the first round. So I don't know. That's tough. It's
It's
tough.
tough.
You
Well,
mean you got a lot of holes
look,
to fill, so you need more bodies. But
off season's going to be a long off season. We're
right,
about to start the playoffs. So we'll see. We'll see. There'll be
yeah,
a lot to talk about going forward. Let's kind of skip ahead here, Waylon. Let's do the would you rather questions.
all
Let's go ahead
right.
and let's get in straight into that. Do you want to go first, or would you like for me to go first, my friend?
Uh, let's have you go first. Go for it.
All right, my man. So I wanted to kind of maybe throw you off a little bit with these today, just to come at you with a little something different. So the first one, pretty simple and straightforward here. We're gonna go. Would you rather never use toothpaste again or deodorant again?
Oh, that's a pretty tough one, man. Oh, I think that's
You're
a
gonna be
I
stinky booty, or you're gonna
is
be
yeah,
don't
fucking
don't stand
stinky.
closer than 5 feet to me when
Yeah,
you talk
don't
to me.
wear a face mask at all times. Uh,
You
Man,
might have to, bro.
it's tough because I would just never be able to raise my arm, or never be able to raise my arms again. But I have to have toothpaste. It's not even a matter of you know you know being embarrassed by what other people think. Is just my mouth
And then
feeling dirty.
losing all your teeth
I
or
couldn't do
something.
that. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
couldn't
hear
do
you.
it, man. There's
I
no way.
hear
I'm
you.
not. Yeah, couldn't
All
imagine
right,
waking
so
up in the morning and not being able to brush
let
my
me go
teeth.
ahead and get my second one to you here, man.
Yep.
This one is kind of interesting. I actually ran this one by Annalisa before the pod tonight. Would you rather work an in-person job where you have to drive an hour to work and an hour back home, but you're making $200,000 a year, or would you rather work from home making $100,000 a year?
Well, I don't know. It is tough. 200K. That'd be nice.
So think about it.
Hour.
That hour is not even including traffic. So
Okay.
you're guaranteed at
Hour
least
and a
an
half.
hour. You're
I'm
in
about to say I
Dallas Fort
drive
Worth
almost an hour
Metroplex.
with.
You're hitting some kind of traffic. It doesn't matter the point in time. It doesn't matter. You're hitting some kind of traffic. So
I'm driving to work. I'm driving to work.
you have to, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Man, with traffic, I sit and it takes me an hour to get home and an hour to get to work, and I'm making way less than 200K. So I would definitely
Fair
do that for
enough.
the
Fair
raise.
enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, and then probably my favorite question, because I like to make you uncomfortable. Would you rather look at your mom or your dad's search history?
Oh man, that's tough. I don't think
You're
either one of
probably
them
screwed either way.
I don't think. I don't think either one of them own a computer. Both of them hardly know how to work their smartphones, so I think I might be pretty safe either way. But I think I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with probably my mom.
Your mom.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be safe there. I think I'd be good there.
Do you little curveball there? All right, go
I
ahead.
like it.
Show
All
me what
right.
you got.
All right, I got you. All right, so my first one. All right, mine are. It's a little bit long, but stick with me here for a
I
second.
got you.
All right. So, would you rather play golf for free for the rest of your life,
Sounds
but you are
amazing.
guaranteed to never have a hole in one, or pay
So
for
my
every
life. That's.
round?
Go ahead. Sorry.
So your life already
Yeah.
with but getting it for free, or pay every round and be guaranteed one hole in one in your life, but you never know when it's coming.
I'll take the free golf.
Take the free golf,
Hundred
no hole
percent.
in one. I mean, you can still shoot. Yeah, you can still shoot
You can
it.
still get a hole in one, right?
No, you're
Oh
guaranteed to
no, I
never
wouldn't
have
get a
one.
hole in one.
Yeah,
That's fine. I don't need to get a
yeah,
hole in one.
yeah. I feel you.
It
You can
would
still shoot
be
a 70,
it would
80
be
static.
amazing to get a hole in one. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but dude, Man, I went golfing today. $70, man.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
I mean,
I used to be able to get a tee time for 30, 35, 40, $45.
yeah,
You paying
that's
at least 50.
that's Twilight now. Yeah. I mean, shoot, man. I,
But
I
all
agree.
right,
I
go
agree.
ahead and hit me with your
Okay,
next one.
next one. All right, you only get to look into a mirror once a week, including using a camera on your phone or anything. You only get to look at yourself once a week,
Okay.
or you have to eat hamburgers plain for the rest of your life. That means no
No
cheese, no
cheese.
ketchup, no
I like how that's
mayo, no
everybody. That's
anything.
everybody's first question. Does that mean
No cheese?
cheese?
You get cheese on it?
Not even mustard or ketchup. So eat plain hamburgers for the rest of my life, or only look at myself in the mirror once a week.
Yep.
All right. Well, I want to see your face a lot more than that, so I'm going to take the hamburgers.
Oh, that is sweet. That is sweet. I know that was tough. I know that's a tough one. I don't know.
All
I don't
right,
know if I'd be
go
able
go
to do
ahead
it.
and hit me with the last one.
Okay. All right. Okay. You only get to buy or be gifted one new shirt a year, or be seated at tables at restaurants for the rest of your life, which means no booths, uh, no bars. No, you just
What was
tables.
what was the first part?
You only get, whether it be you buy it or be gifted, you get
One
one
shirt.
shirt a year, one new shirt a year.
How bad do I need to sit in a booth? If
I
you
don't know
know
about you,
me,
but
I
we
prefer a booth like 100% of the time.
love the booth. We're booth people. I like a cushioned seat. I like a
Yeah,
comfortability.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go the t-shirt.
Yeah, I
I don't
like
I
it.
don't I
No,
don't wear a
right?
lot of fancy clothes anyways. I'll wear the
Yeah.
same shirt every day. It's fine. It's cool with me.
All right, I like it.
All right, man. So just
What we
because
got
of time
next?
constraints, we're just
Mm-hmm.
gonna go. We're probably just gonna hop straight into the draft here, bro.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Um, Going forward, we can have longer episodes, but kind of want to keep it short and concise. But today, just to kind of end the episode, guys, we're going to be drafting. It's only two of us, but we figured it'd be fun. We're going to be drafting best sauces. Best sauces. Yes, we are including condiments. I looked it up on the internet. They do include condiments as sauces. So, all of you out there that say they're not sauces, in your
Take it
face.
up.
All
Take it up
right.
with AI.
My friend, I am gonna let you choose what pick you want with this one. So go ahead and choose what pick you want, and let's get started.
Just because I could not live without my number one. I don't.
There,
I
there
don't
is
know if
a
you'll
there is
steal
a
it, but I.
strong number one. There is a very strong number one, I would say, and I hope it's not your number one.
It
All right,
it
go
might
right
not be
ahead.
the
Go
same.
right
It might
ahead.
not be the
Here,
same. My number
let me get
one.
this.
Oh,
Go ahead.
okay. My 101 for the sauce draft is ranch. Hidden
Yeah,
Valley
that's the that's
Ranch.
the that's the one. That's the one
Is
on
that
one
that
right
was
there.
that was your number?
That's it. That's
That's
it.
good.
That's the risk I took letting you have the first pick though. That's the risk I took
That
letting you
shit
have the
goes on
first pick.
everything.
It goes, dude.
Yes,
It is
sir.
so versatile. It is
I know,
so
dude. I
versatile.
mean,
It is
I could imagine.
so good. It is so good. People
Just make. I mean,
people up north that eat blue cheese, y'all don't know what y'all are missing. I'm sorry. Get that
uh,
chunky shit out of my face. I don't get it.
yeah.
I don't want it. All
Yeah.
right,
Fuck
man.
that,
So I'm
dude.
gonna
Or with
double
that
up
moldy
here.
shit.
I'm gonna double up here. I'm probably just gonna take my favorite first out of since you took ranch. I'm gonna take buffalo, just regular buffalo sauce.
Okay. I
Okay.
like it.
Um, and then I'm gonna do. Hmm. What do I think you won't take? Give me spicy ketchup.
Ooh, that's a good pull.
I'm
Let
gonna
me
go
go ahead and mark
spicy
that one
ketchup with my
off.
number two.
Gonna take that one off. That's a good pull for all you Another one for all you people up north that don't have the pleasure of having a Whataburger,
Whataburger.
a burger.
Had it this
You're
morning.
missing out. Yeah.
Which, by the way, I would just like to say, the people that don't know Whataburger, I don't think they realize how fire their breakfast is. I think their
Yes,
breakfast is so good.
it
It is
is.
so good.
I love a Bob, dude. I love a Bob.
All right, man. Go
Okay.
ahead with your next two picks.
Okay. Let's see. For my second pick, I'm going to have to go. And I did look this one up too, because this one people will probably argue as well. But according to ChatGPT, salsa is considered a sauce.
Okay. I
So
don't hate it.
I got
I
salsa
don't hate
there.
it at all.
I love me. I have chips and salsa probably at least
Top
once a
notch, bro.
week, maybe
Top
twice a week.
notch. Top
And
notch.
for my third pick, I will go just plain old normal Heinz ketchup.
Regular ketchup.
Regular
Okay.
ketchup. Gotta
Get you a
have
little
it.
ketchup
It's
on the board.
the OG.
That's fine. That's fine. So I'm gonna go a little different here. I said little. I'm gonna go Chick-fil-A sauce.
Nice. Like
Okay.
it. Yep.
Chick-fil-A sauce. And then give me spicy mustard.
Oh, that. Dang it.
Spicy mustard.
That's a good
I feel
pull.
like I'm building a juggernaut over here, bro.
Yeah, yes, you are. Yes, you are. I gotta say, I mean, for Chick-fil-A sauce, it's not one of my favorites, but
Really?
I know I can eat it. Every once in a
So
while, and
what
I'll
do
be
you
like, all
get
right,
from what
but
sauces do you get from Chick-fil-A?
it's actually one of the ones on here, but I'm not gonna make it to that, so I can go ahead and say it. The Polynesian, I love, which
Interesting.
that's
Not a
I
huge
use
fan
for
of that myself.
no. Oh, I love
But
it,
dude,
dude.
they have a sweet and spicy sriracha sauce, bro.
Oh yeah, bomb.
I'm not gonna
I
draft it,
gotta
but
try
oh
that.
my goodness, fire! All right,
Yes,
bro.
this
So
is,
you took ranch, then you took salsa and ketchup,
yeah.
and then I took buffalo spicy ketchup, Chick-fil-A sauce, and spicy mustard. So on you for two to finish the list.
You like that? You like that spice, huh?
I love spicy. I love spicy.
All right. Let's see. So for my fourth, I think I'm going to have to go with. It's not good by itself. Some people think it's good by itself.
It's the risk
My
you got to take with
mom,
the draft.
my mom likes to put it in her beer. Um, but it's so versatile, and you couldn't pizza wouldn't be the same without it.
You
So
talking about
I'm gonna go
Tabasco?
tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And then for one more.
All right. I'm going to go with. I think I'll go with the good old OG. Well, I was gonna go one of the ends. I think because with mayo, it's really, really just like that on burgers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go good old regular non-spicy mustard.
Regular mustard.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. I'm going to finish off my list with barbecue sauce.
Okay. Oh, that was my next one.
Barbecue sauce. And then to finish it off, I just want to see if there's something that I'm missing. I took salsa. You know what? I'm gonna go. Well, I already got a lot of spicy. I don't want to do another spicy. How? What about like queso? Do you consider queso a sauce?
I mean, if I'm using salsa, I think it's only right that
All
you get
right,
to have
then you
queso.
give me queso.
And I like that for
So
you. I don't like that for me. That would absolutely destroy my evening. So you take that one and you have fun with it.
yeah,
But I
man. Well,
love that.
hey,
I know
it
that'll
was
be
a
a popular one though.
that will we'll get that posted up. Have people vote for the fun. Well, hey, again, thank you everybody for tuning in to episode 1. We hope you enjoy. You have any questions? Hit us up on Twitter. Thank you
It was
guys.
fun. Hope to see y'all again.